Hey everybody, welcome. Alice in Chains, Got Me Wrong. Very cool song. Let's take a listen and jump right into it. Here we go. So intro into verse, same thing. It's a 3-chord progression. We're essentially in the key of A flat for this. And the spellings of the chords, I'm going to put up some tab, but I'm actually going to refer to the chords enharmonically. They've mostly labeled everything with sharps. I prefer to go with flats because we're in A flat. And so the first 3 chords are an A flat major chord to an E major chord to a G flat major chord. And essentially what we're getting there, it's not diatonically correct necessarily. What we have here are just 3 major chords that are very close in distance from each other. And it's done in a very specific way with a very specific pattern, and it works. So we are in A flat, but we're pulling chords, kind of just borrowing. We're almost just thinking in terms of like, we're just playing 3 major chords, and these 3 major chords don't happen to be the 3 major chords in the key itself. So that is the bulk of the intro and verse 1. The chorus is where stuff gets interesting. So I'm just going to play a little bit of that. We'll go pre-chorus first. So as you guys can hear, there's kind of like 2 different things going on here. There's the beginning part, where they're playing a specific chord progression, and then it shifts to the original chord progression of A flat, E, G flat. So it kind of goes like a question and answer back and forth kind of thing. So the chords for the switch are D, F, C sharp, and A. They are all major chords. What's really cool is that we're kind of dealing with some modal mixture here. I'm going to say that we're modulating to the key of D for this. And I'm going to consider the D the 1 chord. The F is being borrowed from D's parallel minor. The C sharp would normally be the 7th chord in the key of D, but it would have to be like a half diminished or a diminished if it were a triad. We're just making it major to keep with the major theme. This is a very major song. I don't believe there's a single minor chord in the song as I look ahead here. There are no minor chords. That's super rare. So again, C sharp kind of acting as like a borrowed 7, and then the A being the 5. Right after the A is played, like I said, they have those 2 sections. They bring it back to the original A flat, E, G flat. They play that twice, and then they're back to the D section, D, F, C sharp, A, and then back to the original section. So let's just hear that one more time, just so that makes sense to you guys. Here's I'll call out the chords. So we have D, F, C sharp, A, and then back to the A flat. So it's a definite shift in tonality. Now we're going back again. D, F, C, C sharp, A, and now back to the original. So we've got a nice little question and answer thing going back and forth between those sections. What's really cool about the keys of A flat and D is they are a tritone apart. So if you're on the piano and you're on D and you play A flat, that is a tritone. So that's a very unique modulation. Verse 2, more of the same. Chorus 2, more of the same, except we have kind of an extended section for this second chorus. So first let's hear it. And I'm going to call out the chords again for you. So we got D, F, C sharp, A. Back to the original A flat, E, G flat, A flat, E, G flat. Now we're back to D, F, C sharp, A. Now this part's cool. We go E, F sharp, A. So this is where they change it up. Now you have your third chord progression of the song. So I kind of see this as being like a modulation to the kind of the key of E major, which is just a whole step up from D. And the F sharp is borrowed. It should be a minor chord, but it's not. But this song has no minor chords. And then, of course, the A would be the 4. What's really cool about the A is that the A is a half step away from the A flat. It's a half step higher than the A flat, but it works great as a transition. So if you listen to the very end, I believe it's the end of the chorus here. Let me see if I can find it for you guys. All right, well, let's do this again. Here's the pre-chorus. Main section. We're getting there. Again, these are all E's to F sharps to A's. That don't last forever. That part, that's A. And now we're right back in, down a half step to the A flat. So that was the point I was trying to get to, is that A major chord is a chromatic half step away from that A flat chord, which is just, I mean, the chromaticism in metal and rock is just so important to song structure. So that move right there brings you right back. It's a modulation by a half step. It's very unexpected. But so the outline to this song is we're starting in A flat. We modulate kind of tritonically to the key of D at one point, and then up a full step to the key of E, and then getting us back post solo out from the new progressions into the original progression you heard at the intro was an A major chord that modulates descending down by a half step to the A flat, and we're right back into the beginning. And again, I just want to say this again, this song has no minor chords in it. As far as this tab goes, as far as I've been able to tell, no minor chords. So that in and of itself is worth the video. I'd like to thank you all for watching. If you learned anything, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like me to review and or analyze something for you guys specifically, please leave that in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll just keep doing what I like, and hopefully you guys like it as well. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time.